It was a truly historic win for the New York Knicks in Game 4 of the NBA Finals last night. Their 29-point comeback capped by OG Anunoby, his tip-in, with 2.1 seconds left. Not only was it a stressful moment, but it is the biggest NBA Finals come from behind in history. The Knicks now lead the San Antonio Spurs by 3-1, and they're now just one win away from their first title in more than half a century. Can you tell we're excited here? We're joined now by Kristian Winfield, who covers the Knicks, the New York Daily News. And I understand that you were actually at MSG last night. Good morning to you. How were you awake? What was it like to be in the room in those final moments? How did the Knicks get a win when they was behind for most of the game?
Listen, I wish I could tell you that I'm surprised that this Knicks team was able to pull it off, but I'm not. Listen, the Knicks are a team that have kind of built a reputation as probably one of, if not the most resilient team in basketball right now. You think back to last season, those two 20-point comebacks in the second round of the playoffs against the Boston Celtics. They had another 20-point comeback in the conference finals last year against the Indiana Pacers. This year, they were down 22 in Game 1 of the conference finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then every one of these games so far in the NBA Finals, they've been down double digits. And somehow, some way, this Knicks team just does not quit. And we saw that last night. Listen, the Knicks were down 29 points in the first half. And I asked around, hey, like, what do you do? What do you say to your team at halftime to be able to light a fire under them? Mike Brown said, hey, we didn't show them any film. We let them kind of we let them sit in the locker room by themselves and discuss things. And whatever was said at halftime, it lit a fire under this team. The Knicks are now one win away from their first NBA Finals victory in 53 years, and the city was on fire when I left Madison Square Garden last night, that's for sure.
I can still see the smoke this morning. Now, the Spurs' Wembanyama, he did an incredible job. I noticed just how physical the game was. There seemed to be some unevenness when it came to fouls and technical fouls. How do the Spurs bounce back in their home court come Saturday?
That's a great question, because this is a team that didn't win on its own home court and felt like they should have won. They played really good basketball. It's also a team that was up 29 points and still lost. So it's a tough order right now. This is a young Spurs team. A lot of people are penning them in as future NBA champions. This might be the moment that kind of starts their villain arc, so to speak. But it's a tough pill to swallow when you played one hell of a basketball game last night and you kind of watch it just slip beneath your fingers. It's going to start with better point guard play from De'Aaron Fox, who had an awful game down the stretch for the San Antonio Spurs. And the Knicks now have all the confidence in the world going to Frost Bank Center. But Jalen Brunson said late last night, you know, this series is not over, not even close. So the Knicks, they understand the task ahead.
Based on what you've seen in the game so far, look, fans on both sides will always criticize the refs. Have you seen some unevenness in their willingness to call technical fouls?
Not even just technical fouls. I mean, we've just seen officials, you know, turn a blind eye sometimes. I mean, talking about, you know, Game 2 in particular in San Antonio, it was almost clear that they were trying to, you know, give it to the Spurs in many ways just because they wanted to extend this series. And then even yesterday, all of these games have been chippy. All these games have been physical. There was, you know, Victor Wembanyama is now one more flagrant foul penalty point away from getting suspended for a game in the playoffs. There's a lot of different storylines here. At the end of the day, it's the NBA Finals. You got to let guys go, let guys play. But listen, we all saw what happened in Game 3 when Wemby shoved Jalen Brunson above the shoulders, and there was no foul called there, not even retroactively. The league is going to let a lot of these things go. But this is what you want. You want physical basketball. This is a chance for both teams to win an NBA title. But you do want to see what Mike Brown called, you know, a consistent whistle on both sides of the floor. Safe to say we haven't seen that through 4 games of these NBA Finals.
Yeah, the intensity is evident. I'm telling you, New Yorkers here are loving it so far. Kristian, thanks so much for joining us on this Thursday.
Thanks for having me. Anytime.